What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. The Bulls, in a very important game against the Philadelphia 76ers, lost the game. And there's some serious questions that need to be asked about the Chicago Bulls team. Not only why do we suck, because that's a pretty simple question with a lot of answers. You could ask, why are we defensively so bad? Well, we've talked about that this whole season. Here's the question I want to ask you guys. Why has the Bulls offense jumped off a cliff? Picture this. This is a cliff. This is the Bulls offense. This is what the Bulls offense was the whole season. This is where it is now. It's fallen. It's jumped off the cliff. Why has that happened? I could tell you I don't know, because I really don't. I don't know what's going on with this Bulls offense or defense. I don't know what's going on with the Bulls in general. But we're going to talk about this game against Philly in this video. Before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls, their game today, your player of the game. We lost this one 97-109. Everything looked like it was going smoothly until we hit the fourth quarter. Could someone please explain to me how, on God's beautiful green earth, how the Bulls scored 14 points in the fourth quarter? Someone explain it to me. Did everybody start throwing hands and get tech fouled and leave the arena or something? Like, how did we score 14 points? Did we decide to let the under fives play in the fourth quarter? Like, what is going on there? How is that possible? Like, honestly, someone explain to me how that is possible. 14 points. I reckon if I got 5 group of friends and we played this team, the Philadelphia 76ers, I wouldn't say we scored 14, because I'm not that naive. But we might get close, you know. Couple of threes chucked up. We might get close. I don't know. Like, it's actually horrifically bad that we scored 14 points in that quarter. So, again, it's always one quarter with the Bulls that just makes you think, how the heck are they professionals? And that was the fourth. I mean, I hate to be brutal, but I'm sorry. Like, they haven't really proven me wrong for the past 7 games or so. One good game against the Clippers, and their form has formed off a cliff again. 5 losses in a row before that. Like, it's just not good enough. It's not great standards whatsoever. You can make the argument that the Bulls have been found out. I don't think it's that. I just think they've just completely changed the way that they played. And you know what? I put a little bit of that on me, because I was telling the Bulls not to shoot 63s a game. They've cut it down to the 35 and the 40 range, which is exactly what I wanted. And now they just absolutely suck from the three-point line. 31.6% from 3. It must have been a one-hit wonder type of thing at the beginning of the season, because we've not really made a great significant stride from the three-point line since. It's really inconsistent at best this season. And you know what? The 76ers shot worse from the three-point line, 28.9%, and we still lost this game. We got destroyed points in the paint-wise, 10-point differential, not good enough. 19 bloody turnovers for the Chicago Bulls. That's a huge amount, considering Philly were very, very careful with the ball. Only 8. Very good from Philadelphia. Assist-wise, barely beat them there. We won the rebounding battle. Like, it's an embarrassment, man. It's an embarrassment. Why is the Bulls offense falling off of a cliff? Why are we relying on the 2 guys that many Bulls fans want traded to help us win games? 22 for Vucevic, 25 for Levine. We're relying on the 2 guys that we don't want anymore to win the games. You're getting all these guys saying the young guys need to play, the young guys need to make the difference, the young guys need to learn. The young guys are the ones that are not stepping up at the moment. Last season, it was a different story. We were having a go at Zach LaVine for the rubbish season he was having. Vucevic was missing every shot I could possibly imagine. This season, those are the 2 players carrying this team, and the young ones are letting us down. It's as simple as that. There's a lot of leeway with these young players, and I completely understand that. But let's not pretend that the situation is that the young guys are carrying the season. Like Kobe White's having an all-star season or something like that. It's not happening. Io's been in and out of the lineup. Kobe's been in and out of the lineup. Bazelis barely plays. Patrick Williams has not really taken the strides that we want. Like, what are we supposed to do? Dalen Terry's been in and out of the lineup. Taylor Horton-Tucker scores 18 points one game, drops 0 the next. Like, what do we do about that? Those are young guys that we're relying on, and they're not stepping up consistently. That to me is what I think the biggest problem is. But you could put the amount of problems we have on two hands. Like this is literally multiple issues this Bulls team have. And I do think the coaching staff is involved in that. That last game that we had against the Warriors when we had a horrible second half, I put a lot of that down to the coaching staff because I don't know how a team that has such a great first half comes out and puts up a stinker like that in the second half. I think the coaching staff must have told them something and it just completely went crazy in the end. Fourth quarter, 14 points. I don't know. Again, I didn't watch the entirety of the game. I don't know if there were timeouts called. I don't know if you let them ride. I don't know if you picked a random lineup. But I don't know how a team could come out there and score 14 points in the quarter. That must be the lowest of our season, because unless we had a stinker somewhere else, that's the worst I've seen this season, to be honest. There's no excuses for that. No matter what you can put the blame on, there's still no excuse. It is unacceptable for any basketball team, let alone the Chicago Bulls, to be performing like that. And what hurts the most is that this is the biggest game of our season. This was one of the biggest games of our season. We are trying to defend that 10th seed. I know a lot of people don't want to be in the playing tournament, but again, that's where we are at the moment. We're not bad enough to be at the worst part of the league, and we're not good enough to compete in the playoffs. We are in the middle of the pack once again. Whether we like it or not, that's where we are. So at least try to defend where you are. And the Bulls against Philly, who are now, I think, 3 games below us instead of 4 games below us, they pick up a big victory against us. It can have big ramifications towards the end of the season if we're in the similar record. They're going to have a differential because I think they've won 2 games out of the 3 that we play against them. So yeah, it's a disaster. It's a big disaster. This game could have been highly important and we let ourselves down there. So, no player of the game needed. Not good enough from the Chicago Bulls. A disgusting effort, a disgusting performance once more. Couldn't crack 100 points once more. And one of the worst fourth quarters I've seen in Chicago Bulls history. Once more. I have nothing left to say. This team sucks. And I don't know if it can be turned around anymore. Because I was waiting for the road trip to turn this around, to be honest. Because we've had better road performances. We didn't do well on the road. We didn't do well at home. We didn't do well on our return to home. It's disgusting. And these players, they need to kick up the ass or something, bro. Because something's got to change here. What do you guys think? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care. And peace.